The Victus crew is a crew in Call of Duty Zombies who is, well, not the best. And their maps have been, well, also not the greatest. But some people might like them, so I'm not going to judge too hard. I mean, I like some of them. Anyways, that's not the point. Today's video is a ranking video ranking all the Victus maps in Call of Duty Zombies. There have been 4 of them. Transit, Die Rise, Buried, and Tag der Toten. So let's get into the ranking from worst to best. In the final spot, it's Transit. Come on, could it possibly be anything else? Even if I liked Transit, it would be in the bottom place. I cannot see how anyone would rank it any other way. And let me explain why. This map is full of terrible, terrible execution. And the thing is, there's plenty of good ideas, and it could have been one of the greatest maps of all time, but the execution was awful. Fire and lava with no way to really avoid the damage of it. Denizens that scratch up your face anytime you dare to do anything other than the bus. The main wonder weapon literally requires you to avoid the bus, so you're gonna have to deal with denizens. To get Pack, you're probably gonna want to also avoid the bus so you can get there before your turbine breaks. Which, good luck. Everything is a buildable. Pack-a-Punch is a buildable. The jet gun. I spent 30 minutes getting the jet gun. And that's bypassing getting points. 30 minutes getting the jet gun. Because of denizens. And for half that time I had a Bowie knife, which thankfully does get rid of some of the damage that denizens do to you. Well, it makes them die faster. You also have to rely on teleporters if you're avoiding the bus, which, by the way, are completely random. There's no way to know where you're going to go. And before you turn on the power, you literally have to use a turbine for this. So, yeah, good luck, because your turbine can easily break. To show you how just not great this map is, and this is my fault, but I'm still going to blame Transit on it, just look at my first game back on it and how long it lasted.
Aha! This could be transformed into a component of a much larger project. Others might build similar devices, but mine are superior in all fashions, thank you.
Seriously? Transit is just a whole bunch of good ideas, but executed horribly to make it one of the worst maps. The coolest thing about it is there are some fun secret areas outside of the bus's path, which is knocked. That's pretty cool. There's nothing really to do there, but it's a nice little Easter egg. Well, there's a jet gun piece there. There's also the cabin in the woods, which if you do find your way there, you get the Bowie knife, which causes the denizens to die faster. So that's pretty neat also. But overall, it's just so hard to navigate around the map without the bus, and the bus is so inconvenient. It's just so many bad ideas. So many good ideas, but done badly. Oh, and the wonder weapon? The jet gun is hardly a wonder weapon. Literally, first of all, it's a piece of equipment which replaces any buildable you have. By the way, speaking of buildables, you can only hold one part at a time, meaning the jet gun, which has 4 pieces all around the map. You have to get one by one by one, going back around the fog, getting stuck, getting stabbed by denizens and stuff. And if you use it for more than like 5 seconds, it'll blow up, down you, and you'll have to put all 4 parts back together. What a great wonder weapon, right? And also it takes forever to reach to cool down, and you have to have it out to cool down. I'm 95% sure. I don't know. This is like the second time I've ever got the jet gun. But anyways, that's honestly enough about Transit. We all know just how not great it is. So we'll just continue on. Our number 3 spot is Die Rise. Die Rise was the next map in Black Ops 2, and they still hadn't really got Black Ops 2 Zombies right. Die Rise is honestly a map that I think gets more hate than it deserves, but in terms of the Victus maps, it has to go here. I like the whole setting, aesthetic, the sound design, and just a lot of things about it I really, really like. But the elevator system is just so bad, I guess. It's really, there needs to be a way for you to call elevators when you need them. There needs to be an easier way to tell how far away elevators are. Just, the elevator system is really what kills the map, in my opinion. That and the fact that the Sliquifier, the Wonder Weapon, literally can get you killed. Oh, and that there's no PhD on this map, so that I can't make jumps like that, which I know, again, is my fault. But Die Rise is a map that I've always had kind of a soft spot for, but it does have to go in number 3, mainly because, like I said, the elevator system is just not that great. Also, it still has that bad Victus buildable system, unfortunately, but it is an enjoyable map, in my opinion. And I would rank it higher, but I know people would eat me alive for not putting this next one up there. Number 2, Tag der Toten, a map I didn't originally like at all. I really hated this map and didn't even give it a chance for the longest time. But once I did, I kind of came to appreciate it a little bit more. It's still a terrible finale. It's a really bad finale to an 11-year storyline, but as a map on its own, and more particularly a Victus map, it's probably one of the more solid ones in terms of its layout, features, mechanics, everything. This is probably one of the least annoying Victus maps, because it does have that Jason Blundell system of buildables, just a Victus map in the style of a Jason Blundell map. There's quite a few wonder weapons on this map too. There's a Thunder Gun, which is the worst version it's ever been, the Tundra Gun, which actually for some reason damages you, the weird Wonder Waff thing that's literally just the specialist weapon, the Tesla Gun, whatever, the specialist weapon for multiplayer, but with a Wonder Waff skin, so basically lazy, like all of Ether Black Ops 4 was. And there's also cool returning things like the Matryoshka dolls, and just there's a lot of stuff from Zombies Past that comes back into this map. But overall, I mean, it's a decent Victus map. What can I say? I don't really have much to say about it because I really got into this map recently. But I do have a lot to say for our number 1 spot, and our number 1 spot is Buried. Buried is easily the Victus map. It has been the best Victus map for years now. There's so much to do. There's so much to do. It's not annoying to do it. The setting is great, and they really do a good job of conveying that setting and doubling down, tripling down on it. It's got interesting new gameplay mechanics in the form of Arthur. This map has literally the best box in Zombies history. Well, not the best box in Zombies history. It still has a bunch of the crappy guns and luck that Black Ops 2's Victus maps would give you, but it does have a very high chance of giving you something really, really good. There's like 3 wonder weapons on this map and the time bomb, and for whatever reason it is really not greedy with the wonder weapons. If you play a match of Buried and you hit the box more than 5 times and you don't get one of the 3 wonder weapons, I would be genuinely shocked. This map is incredibly easy, and it's a camper's paradise. There are 2 great camping spots which will last you forever. Well, actually there might be more, but basically this map is more of a camper's map than a training map. It's literally the easiest map to ever exist because of this. Get a paralyzer, get up by that couch buyable on the roof, and literally just sit there paralyzing. You got Vulture A, the new perk, which also helps out with campers. The map is easy and fun and original, so that's why it is number 1. There's also cool features like if you go into the witch's house and you kill the last witch without her touching you, and even sometimes if she does touch you for whatever reason, you get a free perk, basically meaning you can overpass the perk limit, which is really neat also. Buried also has the chalk drawing wall weapon system, in which you can get free points for basically putting down a wall weapon, and you can also choose wherever your wall weapons are, which is a pretty neat thing that has only been done in this map. And also it has the LSAT wall buy, which you can literally jump up and get only once a game. Also, that little starting area is also only accessible once a game, so those are some other really unique things that Buried did. It did a lot of unique things, okay? If you want to save up money for the bank to make the other 2 maps way more playable than they actually are on their own, then Buried is the bank money getting map. Buried is just a blast, and it always has been. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. If you want to see more Zombies content, like and subscribe. I also do GTA content. I am doing mods for both of those games, so yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video.